Hello everyone, I'm Janine Davis of James Davis and Associates. I believe everyone can succeed and be happy with the right encouragement, inspiration, and motivation. I'm here today with another episode of Today on the Blog. I've got two articles for you today that are both going to be beneficial. The first one advises you to operate your business as though there's always something to learn. The second article is one on the miracle morning and the test of an empty room. Now let's talk about that first article for a minute. Operate your business as if there's always something to learn. I'm always about ABL, always be learning. I believe you can teach an old dog new tricks, and I believe you can learn something new every day if you try. I believe that what you believe in your heart, you can make happen. So I've always said you can learn something new every day if you try. So I get up each day looking to learn something new. I also recognize that I can learn from anyone. I can learn from entrepreneurs who succeed. I can learn from entrepreneurs who fail. I can always learn something from everyone. If, for example, I get up and I go through my normal transit routine and there's a delay and I have to travel 30 minutes out of my way to get where I'm going, I learn a new way to get where I'm going. I've learned something. It's the quest for knowledge that leads to innovation, profit, and advancement. As an entrepreneur, those are three things that you definitely want in your business: innovation, profit, and advancement. It's important to look for new things to learn each day because the world evolves and changes. Once upon a time, we had these things called telegraph machines. Then we had fax machines. Then we got email, text messaging, video conference calls. All of those things are advancements in the way business gets done, the way life gets done. So you have to always be on the lookout for new developments in your industry and in the world. Learning new things is part of the healthy development of your business. Your business grows, develops, and prospers, has more opportunities available to it when you pay attention to what's going on in the world. Now, when it comes to your business, think about it. What are you going to learn? Are you reading industry publications? Are you part of social networking groups? Do you belong to real-life networking conferences and plans? My mother-in-law used to say, get all you can and can all you get. It's this really cool idea, and when I taught it to my kids, they thought about soup cans. They thought you fill a can up with information, you stick it in your head, then you get another can, fill it with information, stick it in your head. The idea behind it is learn everything you can learn and save what you learn so that you can pull it up later when you need it. That's an important thing to do. And think about this. There are lots of ways you can store the information. You can write it down in a notebook. You can use it to type it into your laptop, your tablet, or your phone. You can make audio recordings that you catalog and save. You can even create video lessons for yourself that you refer back to later. The key is not just learning the information, it's saving it and having it available to you later when you need to use that information. So if you have an organization with employees, it might be a good idea to save those lessons that you've learned in a manual, either paper or electronic, so that you can share it with your employees later. It's going to be beneficial to them and to you. No matter which storage method you use, keep in mind the point of storing the information is not to hinder business operations, but to enhance them. Get all you can all you get. Always be learning, always be looking for great new ways to make your business better. Now, let's talk about that miracle morning routine. Go to the blog and check it out. You know the blog is www.janinesworld.com. The question about today's miracle morning is, what do you do when no one else is in the room? And that's a good question. In my mind, the truest test of the benefit of the miracle morning routine is what it allows you to do when no one else is in the room. Entrepreneurs often experience empty rooms when they do the miracle morning practice. A big part of that is being alone in a room and preparing for the day and for life. I mean, think about it this way. For many entrepreneurs, crowded rooms are easy and comfortable. In crowded rooms, entrepreneurs network. They give presentations. Business relationships are created or cemented. Crowded rooms demand action. There's no place to hide. There's always eyes monitoring what you do. Entrepreneurs know that crowded rooms mean showtime, and when they want to succeed, they show up to perform. Now, empty rooms are a whole different story. They're quiet and private. When the room is empty, there's a temptation to lay your head down on the table and to rest. After all, it is tired work. It's hard work being an entrepreneur. And empty rooms are a test. They ask the question, what do you do when no one else is in the room? In an empty room, you discover what is in your makeup. In an empty room, an entrepreneur discovers if she has what it takes to succeed or if she doesn't. The true test of an entrepreneur is whether or not she can go into an empty room and fill it. Can she fill it with her big ideas and plans? When she leaves the empty room, has she made that room her own? That's the big question. When faced with the empty room, does she lay her head on the table or does she rise to the challenge and leave that room with optimism and confidence? You know we're all about confidence. So make sure you check us out on Instagram, IGTV today to get our confidence tip for the day. So the big question for you this miracle morning day, this miracle morning routine, the question today is, how do you handle the empty room? That's it for Today on the Blog. So I look forward to talking with you tomorrow for another episode of Today on the Blog. Bye, everybody.